And now, morning sports on Good Day Loving.
It is 6:43. Movie directors, comedians, now pro sports figures are being confronted with old tweets, and in some cases, jobs have been lost.
Trey Turner from the Nationals, Sean Newcomb of the Braves, and Josh Hader of the Brewers are the latest having to issue those apologies.
Let's go to the morning drive on Double T 97.3 and get Chuck Hines and Jamie Litt's opinion. What's going on, guys?
Hey, good morning. So Newcomb yesterday comes within a strike of throwing a no-hitter for the Braves. It would have been the first Brave no-hitter since 1994. A cat named Kent Merker did that. And as far as Newcomb is concerned, after the game, they discovered some offensive tweets that he had tweeted out when he was a teenager. Now, the teenage years might be 18, 19, so it's not like he was 13, 14, which is a little bit different, but still, Jamie, the fact that he did this and the fact that it's out there, it surfaced. It was unfortunate for him that it surfaced on a day of one of his greatest athletic achievements.
And there's no question that we've all done things that were dumb at 18 and 19. That's happened to just about everybody. But at some point, people have to realize that this kind of thing is not going to be considered acceptable, and you're not going to get away with the excuse of I was just a teenager, and guys will learn from this. And that's kind of what you and I were just talking about, Chuck. Hopefully, guys, the younger generation can start learning that you can't just put stuff on social media and it goes away. Ultimately, on a day where this should have been the highlight of his baseball career, it turned out to be a negative thing for him more than a positive thing for him, because now everybody's talking about what we're talking about right now and not how good he was on the mound. So
then he got within one strike of a no-hitter and blah, 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 blah. I mean,
and so hopefully people can learn from this, whether you're just an average Joe or that's going to cost you a job, or you're going to go into an interview and ultimately they're going to pull this up and they're going to find out, we don't want this guy in our company. Or it's a situation like this, whether you're, like James is talking about there, whether you're in movies or you're in sports, whatever, that you're going to be famous at some point, and this has become a negative thing for you. So that's the hope, that people can learn from this.
And Chuck saw all this coming because Chuck is not on Twitter. Refuses.
See, he's the smartest one of all of us.
See, so basically, you have to record everything that I say to get me in trouble. So here's the thing that I thought immediately was that he had a good achievement, and they immediately started to dig up some dirt on him to try to see what they could find out negative about him. And Jamie accurately pointed out that basically maybe somebody was just trying to do their job and learn a little bit more about him, and then they discovered this. I immediately went to the cynic side and said, well, it looks like that he accomplished something, and somebody went to see how much dirt that they could dig up on him, and then they had to go back several years. And I thought he was a little bit younger than the 18, 19 when he did these tweets. And then the other thing he did was he quoted some rap lyrics and kind of referred to that too. And we've seen people kind of blame it on the rappers.
I was just quoting a song.
Right.
Well, if you were quoting a lyric that was offensive and you put it out on Twitter, then clearly you were in favor of the lyric. So stop. We're not going to blame the rapper for it, okay?
As much as you want to blame the rappers for things, they're not totally responsible for the downfall of society.
Yeah, right.
Right. And you can have free speech, but you have to be accountable for your speech as well at some point in time.
There you
go. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. They're on the air till 9 o'clock. You start recording now in case Chuck says something in the next couple hours. Double T 97.3.